Hello grade 12s, we are discussing another question 2 loci cam activity. We are going to zoom in and look at the given and the instructions. What is given to us is the detail of a camshaft and a roller follower at the maximum distance from the camshaft center. Then we have the position of the center point S on the drawing sheet that has been provided. Here we see the camshaft. And we see that the camshaft is 16 in diameter. It has a distance away of 80 to the bottom of the cam follower, which is the circumference. We have the roller follower of diameter 12, and we have a length of 55 and a width of 8. So obviously we're going to have the center line, and you're going to split that in 4 and 4, both sides of the center line. And then of course we have the starting point S that has been given to you. And you will find that that corresponds with the center of the camshaft, which we see over here. If you look further at what it specifies, the roller follower reciprocates along the vertical center line that passes through the center of the camshaft. That means it will go down and it will return back to its original position where it is at the moment, alongside the center line. It further specifies that the minimum distance from the circumference of the roller of the follower to the center of the camshaft equals 14 millimeters. That means there will be an additional circle drawn around this camshaft, which will have a radius of 14 or a diameter of 28, which can be drawn with your circle template. Please take note that the rotation is going to be an anti-clockwise rotation, which means that the labeling will go in a clockwise direction, always the opposite of the rotation. If you go down to your instructions first, you will be using the center point S on the drawing sheet, and you will draw to scale 1:1 the camshaft and the roller follower in the given position. So step 1 means that you will start with this drawing over here in that space over here, starting at point S. So you need to draw to a rotational scale of 30 equals to 8 millimeters and a displacement scale of 1:1 to complete displacement graph for the required motion. So that is the graph that we're going to have. Every single unit of the 12 units which you will have will equate to 8 millimeters. Project and draw the cam profile from the displacement graph. That means after you've drawn the graph, you need to project and draw the cam profile. You need to show the direction of rotation on the cam profile, and you need to show all construction and projection. If you look at the different motions, the cam imparts the following motion to the roller follower. There will be a dwell period for the first 45. It will then descend 22 millimeters with uniform over the next 45. That means it will be a straight line drop. It descends to its minimum distance with simple harmonic motion over the next 90. That means you have to apply the simple harmonic motion construction, and then it returns to its original position with uniform acceleration and retardation over the remainder of the rotation, which means that you will have to apply the acceleration and retardation construction in your cam displacement graph. Grade 12, 3 steps. Number 1, to redraw that. Number 2 is to draw a displacement graph. And number 3, from the graph, you will draw a cam profile. Let's see how this drawing unfolds.